From the floor of the CME Group, this is Danny Riley on today's Cash Close. And the name of this video, S&P 500 Rebalance and the Rats Jump Ship. The high of the day in the S&P came in at 2.076 even midday. The low came in at 2.059 even recently. And last, we're 2.06360. We're down 12 handles. Total volume, even despite this sell-off, is low. 1.35 million minis trade and 1,800 big S&Ps trade in the pit. MOC, the MIM had this one right from the get-go. It was showing like 600 million to sell, 800 million to sell, a billion to sell, and then it came out selling 1.47 billion, and the actual MOC came out sell 2.2 billion. Wow, we knew that was coming. Now, tomorrow we've got John Williams and Dennis Lockhart from the Fed speaking. We've got the motor vehicle sales number. We have the ADP employment cost number. We have the Gallup U.S. Job Creation Index. We have the PMI Manufacturing Index. We have the ISM MFG Index, a lot of indexes in there, construction spending, and the EIA Petroleum Status Report. Now look, the S&P was heading toward its third up day in a row, but guess what? I warned everybody that the rebalance could be big to sell. Now yesterday we had a little bit of a sell imbalance when the MIM was showing like 100 million to buy. But we knew that there was a little bit of a head fake going on there. Only 20 million to sell. Well, the real rebalance showed itself late in the afternoon when the S&P sold off hard, and it wasn't anything that I didn't expect. I talked about it all day in the room. I was off a little bit on the highs of the day by about 2 or 3 handles, but you know what? The markets did exactly what I expected them to do. They puked. Now they're bouncing a little bit late in the day, but you know what? They still don't look all that great. But the other side of this coin is the very same rats that jumped off the ship will be trying to jump back on that ship going into the first week, into the first week of trading in the new quarter. Now, real quick shout out to Shy Stock. He got short yesterday into that rally, and he's stuck with these things overnight, and he's stuck with them into the late sell-off today. And you know what? For me, that's a very difficult trade. He watched the futures go his way on Sunday night. They went against him yesterday morning, and they went way with them today, and then way back against him again, or not way against him today, but went way back toward his levels, and then they came sailing down again. Now, one of the levels that he's been talking to me about is the vol. I think it's the 6-month vol window, which is at 2048. Now, I agree. If we start breaking down through there, I think we could start heading down toward those old lows. What, 1985? But to tell you the truth, I think once this selling settles down and the mutual fund buyers come back in, the S&P is going to start to go back up. Is it going to go back up tomorrow? Remember, we've got a shortened week. There's a lot of economic releases tomorrow. There's a lot of economic releases on Thursday, and then you've got the jobs report on Friday with the markets closed. Really smart of the Fed for that stuff. But we're going to keep it like that, and we'll see you guys tomorrow on the opening print.